right. We got this beast right here. About 36 inches. And almost 100 feet tall. Maybe a little under. Right now we're just using the friction of a branch that's big enough to support the other branches. And this is a little bit of a lazy way instead of setting up a pulley every time. But I'm gonna jump in there and help on this one. Now, in a position where you're doing a false crotch, it's best to put it up over a secondary branch. So your rope's going over two branches as close to the tree as possible, and that'll maintain that it's as strong a point of connection as possible. The problem with pine trees, this is a Douglas fir, but the problem with pine trees is that sap can build up on the rope. It can glaze the rope and it can cause problems for other things when you're working later. But right now, everything's going great. We've got a nice big pile of brush. A lot has happened in this tree already. You can see we're piled up here and we started a secondary pile on the other side. And we'll be ready to chip here pretty soon. And another smart thing to do is to make sure that your rigging point is on the side of the tree that you want the branches to come down on. Because right here, you can see we're literally inches away from this house. This is a big tree.
You haven't seen it done that way. I've seen them.
All right, so now you're gonna see the face cut, and shortly after that, he's gonna wrap it up and put it on the block. And when we say wrap it up, we're usually talking about using a porta wrap down at the base of the tree, which is what they're doing on this one. We're using a bigger rope than usual, almost 1.5 inch, and that's not typical for this size of tree. But the idea is that was the only one that was long enough, because this tree ended up being over 120 feet. And this rope was a little bit wet from a previous job, so when it came down around the porta wrap, it jerked real hard, and you can see the arborist on the tree, that's Ryan Gill, getting thrown around a little bit, and that's not fault. It's just one of the things that can happen from time to time, so always be safe.
Oh, man.
That was a little bit of a ride on that one.
I would think so.
All right, here's a picture of some wood chips after breakdown, and don't forget to climb safe.